1 John 3:16. By this we know love, because he laid down his life for us, and we also ought to lay down our lives for the brethren. But whoever has this world's goods and sees his brother in need and shuts up his heart from him, how does the love of God abide in him? My little children, let us not love in word or in tongue, but in deed and truth. And by this we know that we are of the truth, and shall assure our hearts before him. For if our hearts condemn us, God is greater than our heart, and knows all things. Beloved, if our heart does not condemn us, we have confidence toward God. And whatever we ask, we receive from him, because we keep his commandments and do those things that are pleasing in his sight. And this is the commandment, that we should believe on the name of his Son, Jesus Christ, and love one another. He gave us this commandment. Now he who keeps his commandments abides in him, and he in them. And by this we know that he abides in us, by the Spirit whom he has given us. They shall know us by our love. The commandment is to love one another. How can you have and see your brother, your fellow man, go without? I know we live in a world where people are trying to take advantage of you and get over. And maybe some people are out there scheming and scamming, but it has nothing to do with them. It's your heart condition, your level of generosity, your love to be displayed. See, that's the beautiful thing about love. Jesus Christ so loved us, he gave love. He was not expecting anything in return, but he loved us despite that we were going to stab him in the back, despite that we were going to not keep his word and follow his commandments, despite the fact that we would sit there and lie. Despite all that, Jesus died so that we might have life, because he loved us, not because of who we were or what we could do or how we were going to respond to that love, but because of who he is. He loved us. Now, if we are of him, and if he abides in us, we should be just like him. So therefore, our love and our generosity isn't based on the person receiving it, it's based on us displaying it. So yeah, if I give somebody some money, they might use it for the wrong reasons, but I'm not worried about that. I'm more concerned about where my heart is when I see my brother and my sister hurting or going without, when I see children hungry in the streets needing food and clothing. Where's my heart at? And how am I going to respond in generosity? Because that's what Jesus would do. And if he abides in me, and if I am keeping his commandments, and his commandment says to love, didn't say anything about expecting to get anything back from my brother. Didn't it say anything about treat my brother the way, he treats me? No, it said to love. Just like Jesus loved us. So, Jesus made an interesting statement to his disciples and others around him one day when they were talking about, how some money could have been spent to take care of the poor. He says, the poor you will have with you always. It's by God's design that those who have are generous, to bless those who do not. God blesses me so that I can bless someone else. God blesses you so that you can bless someone else. It is by design. We will have the poor with us always, means there will always be opportunity for us to show love, generosity, grace, and mercy. We really don't have an excuse to emulate, to duplicate, to be just like Jesus, because we have more than enough opportunity all around us. So, the guy on the sidewalk with a sign, you know, they're not the only ones. There's a lot of other people who are struggling to get by day in and day out. There's a lot of people who need some place to lay their head at night. Some people who just need a meal or just a drink, a bottle of water. There's a lot of people out there that we can be generous to. By this they will know. By this they will know. How generous are you? Are you ready to love? I hope so, because the world really needs you and me. God bless. Dale's Daily Devo. Check you out tomorrow. Go out, be generous, bless somebody, help somebody, and don't worry about your own resources because God's got it. Tomorrow.